早晨啊，Leo，你又咁得閒，你唔使返工咩？我啊收工啊，你等我收工，做咩等我收工啊？等等先，篤下啲嘢先。我唔係放假，你放假啫係嘛？我要返工啊！今晚我返埋今晚先放假。阿文大，Hello Kiki，你唔使返工咩？打兩場，睇唔睇得啊？睇唔睇到啊？好撚輝煌而家戰績，睇唔睇到？就嚟成個月啦，成個月未贏過波啊！敗！魔術好啦，2018年1月3號新開始對魔術隊，跟住下場係對騎士隊啦，唔係勇士隊啦。睇我呢個新碌先啦。阿史坦係抄人哋轉咗碌，佢又跟住轉碌嘅，幾有型。個頭幾似福田。好啦，睇下手機頭先做乜先啊？廢話。佢柒，唔好同佢比。Hello，咁多人呢個禮拜一，仲多人過禮拜日喎。我而家呢件衫係 P.E. 衫嚟嘅喎，似唔似啊？似唔似啲 P.E. 衫？紅蛇，我以前中學都係紅蛇嘅。
Yo, I'm telling you, maybe he got swept away by a tornado like Dorothy did in Kansas.
Yo, 綠野仙蹤。
DJ, it is so great to see you, and the team is loving what you've been doing for them so far.
飲品合約啊，簽。
I appreciate it, man. Welcome. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
唔係啊，收工啱啱收工啊，今晚要返工啊。
Yo, I'm in the building.
Sounds like a new dew flavor to me.
Yo, I like that. Maybe like bright orange or something. Maybe bright purple with some sugar cane, citrus. Cause I'm sweet and sour, baby.
我以前佢係跟啲唔知咩學號啊，平均分配夠分嘅啫，冇應該唔係睇成績分嘅。
Me on a can?
No way.
紅黃藍綠噶嘛，4社。
And like I told you before, we like to have our athletes give input.
係咩？咁我真係唔知喎。
So here's the deal. We put together a bunch of different
應該冇大細超
you
喎。
to make the final decision. We're really proud of all the designs. So we think all of them really capture the DJ brand.
And all of these look fresh.
Oh, this is dope.
They do. They do. So, do you?
咁你咁早起身唔使再瞓
I do. Number
啊？
three.
阿星巴打嚟。
Oh, we're asking DJ or DJ.
Oh, know where that came from, man.
I don't, but I mean, all of them look awesome.
咁卵勁，但係個社係跟到你畢業嘅喎，你紅社就永遠都係紅社嘅。
So I don't know. What do you want to do? It's your choice. You're the guy.
That's an interesting.
我連呢個斜間咧個間隔都係一樣喎，嗰件 P 衫。讓球迷決定
Letting the
咯。
fans decide seems like the best way to handle it.
Yeah, let's hear from the people.
Let's put it out there and see what they think.
Yo, I just posted it on Instagram. Everybody's down for number 3 too.
Come
I
on,
told
Fresh.
you.
You know the rules. You're not supposed to be gramming without permission from the company
Whatever.
first.
It's perfectly fine. We'll put them on our official account.
似唔似福田啊個
We'll
頭？
of course use Mrs. Fresh's postings as
個
well.
髮型幾似？
I knew I liked this
Hey.
dude.
Thanks again, man. This is great.
Yeah, yep. We'll
Yep,
let you
yep,
know
yep,
when this decision's final.
Why he always
Is
in
he
a rush?
Gone?
I think he left.
呢件直係我以前嗰件紅社 P 衫喎。佢呢個啲胡鬚遮咗個鴨嘴啊！有睇虎嘅節目，梗係要睇啦！呢啲支持下佢噶嘛。原來 Chris Paul 傷咗，搞到我打到我撲街，打成40分鐘咁滯，而家一場。
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Go 走開！做乜事啊？嗰幾個人。你話拎啊拎啊啲張，大佬，嗰啲助攻好難拆啊啲張，嗰啲咩乜鳩啊嗰啲。呢啲先係刷分㗎嘛，而家要刷熟練度啊，唔係練嘢嘅時候啊。我而家呢隊都得㗎，其實唔差㗎喎，火箭係唔知做乜突然間6連敗喎。阿 CP3傷咗之後。誒正，老穿嚟。
Get on over here. Look, let's put that game behind us right now. It was just one game, and we got another one just ahead. Let's stay focused and get prepared for it. We need to be a sound defensive team. That starts by limiting fast break opportunities. So let's get to work on stopping the ball in transition.
2打1， 我空接嗰個先難係啊，完全唔知點練，同埋個拋球嗰個都難。That's money, DJ。唔傳波嘅，喂屌呢邊撲街睇咗啊！誒 still 喂咁都計？
Outstanding effort, gentlemen. Now let's set up the next drill.
追雲窩次數咩啊？左攻乘4。我屌！咁都入？哇！好難啊！呢、個1對1防守。耶！
Good work in practice today, fellas. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
呢個都好難啊，向外圍傳球。
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now here's what we're gonna do.
10次控球機會，傳球機找下籃板並且進行長傳球到3個長傳球得分區，區域1+1，區域2。哇！屌你咁叫我搶啊！難啊難！
On to the next one. Hey, man.
第一次3星啫喎。
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
Oh! 係啊，嗱扣分添。
That's how you finish strong.
練下啲快攻先咁。咁遠點叫啊？玩嘢啊？
I'm thinking, man.
Dude, it feels like a strawberry burst kind of
食
day,
咗
am I
咯
right?
，That's what I was gonna say.
Just hold on. Yeah? Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I can feel it. Not you, my eyes in the sky. Yeah. No, I'm onto him. It's fine. I think my brother is up to no good over there at the newsstand. Selling like wax paper and stuff. People coming and going. It's no good. Listen aboard. Get out of there. 86 the newsstand. 86 the newsstand.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
喂屌做乜啊？哇扣分，負5分。又課。
You out late last night or something? Come on, DJ. I see you doing work.
零。Fuck man！哇，好正局喎！今朝冇人喎個場。 好，開波要贏啊！今次着翻姚明嗰件先。
Talk about your day-to-day. Has your schedule gotten more hectic?
As of right now, just a normal day is mostly work.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Magic in Orlando. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Orlando team lately. They seem to be tapping into their full potential more and more as the season moves along.
要贏啊！唔可以7連敗啦。
How's the crowd out there tonight? Want these earphones? Nah, I'm good, man. Suit yourself.
The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset.
16勝22負魔術，已經13負啦！而家呢隊。
Before the action gets going here, let's go to David. Thank you, David. Clark, assess the center position right now in the NBA. And I'm talking about elite centers and their place in the game.
Well, the center position has changed, Kevin. You don't have a lot of back-to-the-basket centers anymore. More of the big guys are stepping out and are more like stretch fours than traditional big guys. What you have in the center position now typically are rebounders and rim protectors. Not many dominant scorers on the low block.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Houston. Filling out the wings, it's Harden and Ariza. Anderson is down low with Capella. And it's DJ at the point. Harden's shot is good.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Baseline try. Vucevic with the
咁勁嘅，我打魔術嗰陣時唔見佢咁勁嘅，點解？
Yeah, and you know it looks effortless, easy,
戰術
smooth, textbook shooting.
Pick and roll 戰術。
Anderson a screen on Payton. Here's Lee. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Harden against Fournier. Here's Vucevic, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
And you look at the post-up bangers who don't block shots at a high level. More and more we're seeing teams relegate them to that 6-man role off the bench. It'll be interesting to see how that affects a guy like Vucevic who fits that description.
Ciao.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Greg, why is it, do you think, that teams want those more floor-bound, post-up big men like Vucevic coming off the bench?
I think 2 things. First of all, their defensive shortcomings are less exposed against other reserves. Also, their ability to create offense on the block has more value with that second unit because that group tends to have their struggles in terms of scoring the basketball.
From 13, Capella with the bucket. Peyton with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Harden the pass to DJ. Kicks it out to Ariza. And some nice passing there by Houston. Harden against Fournier. 6 to shoot. Here's Lee outside. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there.
梗唔係啦。
Screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot. And if you're a pro, you need to make that.
哇，唔係嘛？一開波輸到咁。
And the foul called on DJ.
哇，又我屌啊！傻㗎，關我咩事啊？
Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Peyton dishes to Fournier.
哎呀，爭啲睇到，喂，追翻邊啊！
From outside the arc, and again.
哇！我用嗰陣時唔見你哋咁準喎。
Every season he's been in the league.
Screen by Capella. Jumper off the screen. Ariza outside.
好正常啫係嘛？
Launches a three. Lee with another miss. Here's Orlando now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Isaac misses. Rockets trail by 8. 3-on-3. Here's Capella.
好波㗎，咁又炒啊！搞乜啊你哋？大佬魔術啫喎！
He dishes it to Gordon. The shot, and that basket pushes the.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. In my estimation, it's inexcusable.
Orlando leading by
死得啦！
Back to Peyton. It's Fournier on the wing. In the corner, it's Gordon. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him.
咩事啊？
Behind the arc.
Rockets trailed by 13.
入梗咁喎。
Lee outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And you ask any Houston fan who the greatest player in the history of their franchise is, and they all say Hakeem Olajuwon. Clark, you played against Olajuwon. Just how great a player was he, and what does he mean to this Rockets franchise today?
Boy, he was special. A first ballot Hall of Famer, brought the only titles in franchise history to the Rockets, and could do everything you want from a big guy. Graceful, strong, a presence defensively and on the glass, unselfish. They called him Hakeem the Dream for good reason. That dude was a dream to play with and a nightmare.
快攻快啫！
Here's Lee.
碌過去嘛。
Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And the recent news with DJ is that he has signed a deal to be a spokesman for Mountain.
哇！啲罰球又係，唉，真係唔識講。
Yeah, and first of all, you can't talk about Mountain Dew without giving a shout out to Caron Butler, Tough Juice. DJ has earned every sponsorship he gets with how he's carried himself, and most companies would be thrilled to get involved with him. Already,
俾人換出咗啊！終於 skip 咗第一節，俾人。
And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 17-4 run. DJ Augustine out there with Simmons. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Isaac in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. Ross kicks to Spates. Goes up the baseline. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Rockets trail by 11. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He ended with 28 points and seemed to be playing in slow motion with a huge number of assists. He played a tremendous all-around game. We'd love to see that type of effort. We'll see if he can maintain that kind of energy tonight.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even.
啲籃板係輸喎。
Well, Greg, you know where I'm going. He was a stat sheet stuffer in that game. Did a little bit of everything and did it all well.
To the right side. Now, here's Tucker. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Really got to respect the mid-range game of DJ. He has a lot of confidence shooting from that area.
Spates sets a screen. Pass to Isaac. And Simmons kicks to Ross. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 9. Nene, the screen. Lee goes in, lets it go with a 3. Nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Orlando, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Augustine kicks to Spates. Over Nene. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game. Hey, but unfortunately, they came up empty.
And Nene slams it in.
And, you know, DJ is always trying to get his guys going. If they're open, he finds them.
Magic leading by 4. And Augustine kicks to Spates. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. No good from Ross. And here's Houston. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. EJ passes to Onuaku. Back to Lee. Fires at the elbow. Here's Nene. And counted and a chance for
好球的。
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game.
哇，咁快追翻上嚟啊！
Inside.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
啊，賺埋咗。
Good for Nene. Mark, looking across the NBA landscape, which post players do you see as the most physically dominant in the league right now?
Well, if you talk about physically dominant, there are a number of guys that fall into that category. But I would add this caveat: who's physically dominant and most skilled? That's DeMarcus Cousins. Marc Gasol is similar because of his skill set. Drummond is an animal and a beast because of his rebounding and strength and athleticism. DeAndre Jordan, much the same, but skill and physicality, DeMarcus Cousins gets my vote.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Spates against Nene. 6 on the shot clock. Spates kicks to Simmons. Here's Augustine. The basket.
一個箭步過咗。
And the Magic lead by 4. For Houston, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Dishes it to Tucker. Some nice passing there by Houston. Wells passes to Lee. He can't get that one to fall.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Augustine, and the shot falls short this time. Now Wells, 5 points in the game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here is Ross. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Spates. Kicks to Ross. Shoots over Tucker. Ross.
哇，有冇咁準啊？
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
DJ kicks to Onuaku. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on
the
area. This This is just
拋大石
physical basketball, guys.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Maurice Spates, and Fournier subbed in for Jonathan Simmons. Nene against Vucevic. Now here's Ross.
Jeez.
On him. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots. Rockets trailed by 5. Here's DJ. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Lakers.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And Augustine kicks to Ross. Pass to Fournier. Picked by Vucevic. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the
Wow.
Well, you can consider it automatic when Fournier gets space to shoot from there.
Over to the left wing. The pass to Onuaku. Wells kicks to DJ. Augustine with the steal. Fournier gets a wide open look and a miss there on the triple.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Onuaku, the pass to Lee. Over Augustine. That one a little long. Magic leading by 4. Here's Isaac. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Jonathan Isaac, a 6'11" small forward out of Florida State. You know, we're seeing more and more players like this with the length of a center and the guard skills. You know, you think of KD, Brandon Ingram, and now Isaac.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. Peyton comes in for DJ Augustine. Both shots good from the stripe. And the story for Jonathan Isaac, as a sophomore in high school, Greg, he stood 6'3" and played guard. He hit a growth spurt, as you can see.
Yeah, and it makes a difference. I think what I notice most is that he's retained not just the perimeter skill, but also
都話要俾你單打㗎啦，你要攞翻啲分先得㗎嘛，哈登。
Remember, there was another guy that was
做翻啲嘢。
had a nice growth spurt. I think his name was Anthony Davis.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, though.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the 3-point line early on tonight.
He feeds it to Peyton. Here's Isaac. The Magic again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
In the corner, Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I like how crafty Harden is, boy. Terrific at bullying his way down deep. A dangerous, dangerous scorer in the post.
Pass to Isaac. Picked by Vucevic. Gordon with the screen for Peyton. Fournier in the corner. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist.
我呢條友傻啊！
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Anderson a screen on Peyton. Anderson kicks to Capella. Back to Anderson. Feeds it to DJ. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. I think it's been a long rebuild for the Magic, but they really feel they've got a plan in place.
Well, you've heard the front office talking that they're going to win at least 1 championship by the year 2030. And I got to say, that's an interesting quote to say the least. I mean, I've heard of a 5-year plan, but a 13-year plan, I guess you'd call that building for the long term.
And Fournier kicks to
做
Gordon.
乜啊？
Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Rockets trail. DJ with it. 10 points for him. To the paint, here's Anderson. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Anderson's got his first bucket of the night.
I love how quickly DJ makes decisions. Great at threading the needle in the pick and roll, those pocket passes right on target.
Payton's shot is off. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. DJ kicks to Capella. Harden against Fournier. Clock at 4. Out to Lee. Over Payton. With the putback. And Harden on the follow. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
And
反級啦，
they are
反
on
級
their
啦。
heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't,
Bye-bye.
things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Isaac. There's the triple.
搶籃板。
It's rebounded by Houston.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Anderson a screen on Payton. And it's Lee penetrating. Ariza has the open
呢隻肯入未啊你？你唔入你唔好企嗰個位啦。
That win against the Nets. And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, Greg, and I think it complements the starters when you can have such firepower coming off the bench.
The putback. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Love how Capella stays alert on the offensive board, creating second chance opportunities thanks to that activity.
Lee against Payton. Gordon a screen. Tries to snap the cold streak. Isaac misses.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke.
Good.
He's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Payton dishes to Vucevic. And there's the feed to Payton. They set the pick. He makes that only a second and 5 tries.
係咪啊 Payton？ 頂你！要做嘅都做晒喎。
And it's Lee penetrating.
You know, the Magic last summer looking to address their
weakness.
A team really desperate for more perimeter shooting to space the floor.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Gordon with a screen on Anderson. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got 17 now. And with Elfrid Payton at the point, a great penetrator, but not a great shooter. Clark, how important is it that the Magic surround him with shooting?
Well, he is terrific as a playmaker. Great size and can find people, but you've got to have shot makers. That's huge in this game because it's about making shots at some point, inside or out. And the Magic have to at least have 3 high-quality shooters on the floor with a guy like Payton. Or, hey, Payton could become a really good shooter over time.
Payton against Lee. Lets the 3 fly. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Isaac.
Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
Lee outside.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
He's been getting to the line, made 6 of his 8 tries. And that one goes in. 2 for the time.
And DJ, a fun guy to watch play, man. Fantastic at making quick decisions.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The 3-ball just kept falling.
Yeah, and you know what? As far as I'm concerned, keep feeding. Got to ride the hot hand.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Ariza and Anderson holding down the forward spots. Harden out there with DJ, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. A drive by Lee. Great D that time from Vucevic.
His shots just it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Now here's Lee. On the wing, Harden. And the 3-ball is good. Harden's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Rockets.
And Harden is cash money from downtown, measuring it perfectly. You've got to respect this guy's shooting ability.
Payton outside. Pass to Isaac. Harden against Fournier. Steps back and fires. Rockets with the rebound. Harden's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
On the wing, Lee. 16 points for him. Fires for 3. And another 3 from Harden. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
This offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Screen by Capella. Lee passes to Ariza. There's the dish to Capella. And Anderson kicks to Harden. Some nice passing there by Houston. Ariza. That 3 off the mark. Magic have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Inside. That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Gordon.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Anderson with the screen for Harden. Ariza dishes to DJ. And good that time. Lee's got 18 points in the game.
You know, one of the great strengths of Coach D'Antoni, to me, Kevin, is he really gives his players a lot of confidence. And his philosophy really clicks with players. They're comfortable playing for him. They know their responsibilities, and they play hard for D'Antoni.
Gordon with a screen on Lee. Dishes it to Fournier. Over Harden. Fournier's shot is off. Houston leading by 9. Ariza with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. That's a 2 from Lee. Releases from the wing and drills it. Lee's got 20.
Yeah, DJ looks for a shot on offense. I love that about him. He definitely has a scorer's mentality.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
Yeah, and Greg, this is a big game for both teams. I mean, they don't see each other often, and you know they both want to get a win in this one.
Ross is checked in for Orlando. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Oh.
Lee against Payton. Anderson with the screen for Harden. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Fournier, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Even when the defense is right up in Fournier, he's still tricky down inside. Constantly figures out ways to keep the defense guessing.
Nene, he's checked in for Houston. Wells comes in for James Harden. Now Wells, 8 points for him. And it's Lee penetrating, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Clark, when you think back to your career, what do you miss the most about playing in the National Basketball Association?
Well, you know, for me, Kevin, because my career was cut short due to injury, I missed the opportunity to see how good I could have been on a winning team, on a playoff team.
Cool.
Back in the early 80s, the Pacers were building towards that, and I never got a chance to be part of a playoff team. And the camaraderie you establish in going through the shared misery and joy of competing is something that's special and unique to sports, and you really don't find it in any other venue.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Payton against Lee. Now here's Payton. Defense is right there. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Rockets leading by 12. Nene outside. Reza passes to Lee. Over Payton. Nene. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And here's Fournier. He's got 14. Gordon a screen. Stolen by Anderson.
Here's
Wells. Oh, and the jam by Wells.
Man, you gotta love watching Wells do his thing. An outstanding dunk artist. I mean, he really puts on some kind of show.
That unleashed chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
I thought maybe with a little more hustle, he might have been able to get around him, but he was just a step late.
Simmons checked in for Fournier.
Ah,
and the Rockets making a change here as well. Onuaku's checked in. Payton kicks to Vucevic. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And that's just an example and display of strength from Vucevic. I mean, just overpowering whoever's in his path.
And Orlando making a change here. Spates is checked in. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. Lee against Payton. Nene, the screen. And stolen. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Payton with the ball. And the jam by Ross.
And that's a case where this deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score.
組織緊個攻勢啊嘛。
Take this guy lightly.
Now here's Wells. He's guarded by Ross. Wells dishes to Lee. Second chance shot. And Nene with the lay-in. Good. Nene's got 10 points.
死啦！啲3分一球都入唔到。
Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And the Rockets play at one of the highest paces in the NBA. A lot of possessions for both sides as they want as many chances as they can possibly get to score. Clark, when you think about that, how do you prepare for a team like the Rockets if you're their opponent?
Well, there are a couple of things you can do. One is you try to slow them down, and some teams are equipped to do that. Other teams are equally adept at the three, so you match them shot for shot. But the problem with that is Harden is really good in the half court. And even when you take away transition, he can hurt you in the half court game.
It's taken away by Payton.
Oh.
Ross against Gordon. Ross kicks to Payton. Back to Ross. He dishes it to Spates. Passes it to Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it fly. Payton with another miss. Houston leading by 9. Here's Wells. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And when you look at this Magic team with their talent, what should their identity be?
Well, I think it should be up-tempo, defensive-oriented. They've got really good athletes, and defending at a high level with that kind of athleticism is
Cool.
doable, and I think would lead to easier offense. And that's what I think they have to foundation themselves on.
Vucevic to the pass to Spates. Lee against Payton. He kicks to Ross. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lee against Payton. Outside for Nene. Houston moving the ball around. Releases. That's short off the rim.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Lee with the ball. Now Payton defending. And it's Lee penetrating. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
Man, what determination from DJ would not be denied. Love how he forces his way through.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for well. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
High post shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ross has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Amute, a screen on Payton. Here's Lee. The 19-footer is on the money. Lee's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Hey, sometimes you just got to respect the fact he can make contested shots. DJ showing superb focus and concentration in the face of some pretty aggressive defense.
Spade sets a screen for Ross. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. DJ dishes to Amute. Nene with the screen on Payton. Here's Lee. Kicks it to Nene. Houston needs to get a shot off. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trail by 11. Pass to Spates. Over Amute. And that one hits back iron. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Lee kicks to Gordon. Nene, the screen.
我屌，唔撚傳翻俾我嘅。喂喂喂！
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Spates. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Outside for Simmons. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Houston leading by 13. Lee outside. And the pass to Amute. On the wing, Lee, covered by Payton. Spates. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Payton against Lee. Outside, Simmons. Vucevic setting the pick for Ross. Shot to stop the drought. The Rockets pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. That's a 2 from Lee. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as
有
we
得
get
贏啊！
started
過
for
呢
the fourth quarter.
場。
Welcome back. Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Spates. Ross comes in for Isaac, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Augustine. And then for Houston, Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for Mba'amoute. Riza comes in for P.J. Tucker, and DJ subbed in for Gordon. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. The big men are Gordon and Vucevic, and it's Payton in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Lee with the ball. At the elbow, Harden shoots over Fournier, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
Payton kicks to Vucevic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Payton outside, over DJ. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
Oh,
that will be foul number 5 on him. Houston leading by 19.
繼續屎乜屁？喂，
Lee outside. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Lee. And the layup's good off the glass. DJ's got 15 points here in the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Payton kicks to Gordon. Basket counts. Gordon's got 23.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Lee passes to Harden. Back to Lee. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Fournier's shot is off. Houston leading by 19. Now here's DJ. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Hey, he's not going to mess that one up. Capella, when he's that close, count it.
There's the pick, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lee kicks to Capella. Houston moving it around. Lee up top, covered by Payton. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Lee. And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's Ariza. Ball's knocked loose.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
Payton dishes to Ross. Vucevic the pass to Payton. And another shot. Got a hand on it.
And Ariza works his butt off on defense. I mean, whether he's down low or on the perimeter,
哎
he
呀，
knows
好
how to
多啊
block shots.
真
Evan, there's no stopping him right
9 分，唔係6分你唱9分，
has to get the ball out of his hand.
9
for
分。
Vucevic.
Good.
Good. James Harden. And you know about Harden shooting and his ability to get to the line and all that, but you know, Clark, what some people don't realize is just how fast he's going end to end. I mean, he can just blow by players in the open floor.
Yeah, he's got deceptive speed, Kevin, and part of that is how he's worked to change his body from his college days at Arizona State to who he is in the NBA. He slimmed down a bit, but he still has that strength and that barrel-chestedness that allows him to play so well through contact. But you're right. His speed is lethal and deceptive.
Here's DJ. The kick out to Anderson. Left side Ariza. He feeds it to Lee. tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Clark, when you look back at your terrific career, who is the one player that you considered your toughest opponent to go up against?
There were a couple of guys. Bernard King from the New York Knicks, because we saw them a handful of times a year, and he was just such a phenomenal scorer and a relentless worker offensively. He just never gave you a break. I didn't get to see the West Coast teams but twice a year. The Denver Nuggets in the early 80s had Kiki Vandeweghe, Alex English, and Dan Issel. And between those 3 guys, they were averaging about 80, 81 points a game. And I usually dealt with English or Vandeweghe, and those were long nights because those guys moved the ball, shot it from everywhere, and were excellent offensive players.
Feeds to Capella. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And, you know, Capella is so strong that you really got to wrap him up if you're going to commit the foul on him.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for the Magic. Houston also making some changes. Mbaamute's checked in for Anderson. P.J. Tucker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Wells is subbed in for James Harden. Houston leading by 23. Screen by Mbaamoute. Lee kicks it to Tucker. Well, the commissioner recently said the NBA will review, Clark, the one and done rule for college players. Any idea how that will change, if it will at all?
You know what? I'm not sure, Kevin. Quite honestly, when this rule was instituted about 10 years ago now, 10 or 11 years ago, I thought it would be good. I felt 1 year of college, if a guy was fully invested in that experience, would be better than no years. But I also understand college is not for everybody. And I'm actually of the mindset now that you should be allowed to leave right out of high school if you so choose. But if you do go to college, I would like there be a rule.
So we see the Rockets.
終於贏，終於贏波啦！
Dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this.
Hey, DJ.
Hey.
Great game out there. Look, Shaq and the guys want to talk to you in the studio.
Really?
So stand, right this way.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Set up. Perfect.
That's good.
Hey, it's Kenny. You were just lighting it up on the offensive end. Were you looking for your shot out there or just playing within the offense?
Well, I feel like I just happened to be in the right place at the right time in a lot of our offensive sets. You know, our offense does a good job of creating looks for everyone on the floor, and you know, I was just lucky enough to find open space more often than not, Kenny.
Well, good job. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. I will.
一條問題。飲杯水，迎接大戰。又有訪問。我要拿上 Gedler 飲料瓶啦。哇！咁快換洗衫。
Remember, DJ, keep it simple.
I got this, Hannah.
DJ, you were really locked in defensively tonight.
推銷咁串。
Oh, God, man, that's not even a question. I thought y'all were here to ask me questions. Hold up. Oh, thank you, G. Much better. Reinvigorated. So you want to try again? Should we reset? Let me reset. Try again.
Did you feel locked in defensively?
Thank you. That's a question. Now look, I've always had the mindset where it's just like, you know, if somebody scores on me, I'm offended. I don't like that. If somebody scores on me, I'm offended. Man, so yes, to answer your question, I did feel defensively locked in tonight. So we good? Everybody good?
Brian 有錢收。
Yo, what are you doing, man? I almost thought it was game over out there, bro.
I'm just working out.
Just get your own gym or come over to mine.
Nah, I can't work out in front of other men. I'm too fat. Here, Reese's Puffs. This stuff's that dreams are made of.
It's dope, man. I could get used to this, Brian.
Paid. Now go. Don't look at me.
Hey, don't hurt yourself, bro.
No social media.
300幾蚊啊！哦。
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
Wow.
Congrats, DJ. It's got to be the worst I've
有
ever seen.
0分，
Hey, man.
頂你個肺！
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Wow, 頂你個肺啊！
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
That's 喂入喎，師傅你。
That's how you finish strong.
Next time, man. Next time.
喂 好，對勇士第一名，聯盟第一，應該都係㗎啦。4負喎，34勝4負，我要打敗你。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel Shaquille O'Neal, Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
轉鞋。
Boo-boo, what are you doing?
Tweaking that hook shot I was working. The one I showed you? You need to work that in tonight.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't a hook shot.
Yeah, well, that was yoga.
雙蘇奇謀，當然啦。對面有浪花兄弟，我呢度梗係有聖戰組合啦。我哋主場贏。既然對聯盟第一，我哋睇下出場陣容先啦。我唔 skip 啊 ，Mycareer 1號，Green Diamond Green， Thompson。Steve Curry， 咦？點解 Durant 擺最後嘅？咁得意？Kevin Durant，Steve Kerr， 哇哦 ！Houston Rockets， Ariza， Anderson， James Harden， DJ， Mike D'Antoni。
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is
Mark Steve Curry 啊，咁啊
David Aldridge. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing the Houston Rockets. And Chris Paul continues to remain sidelined with the injury.
Kevin, he's one of the best two-way players in our game, so there's no doubt he's going to be missed.
Ready to go?
So the Rockets win the tip. great guards battling it out tonight, Brent. Who was the thorn in your side at the guard position back when you were playing?
Two guys for me come to mind, Kevin. One is a guy that's
Wow,
in the Hall
my
of Fame.
man.
I think you might remember him. His name is Allen Iverson. And I specifically,
yes, I do recall.
You heard about that guy. I remember specifically one time where Gary Payton and I, playing in the Seattle backcourt, had prepped for a game where he was going to take AI, I was going to guard Eric Snow, and I was thanking the heavens that that was the case for that night. We got to the game. Gary Payton turned to me at the jump ball and said, "You take AI." That's not fun.
No. Now Golden State's
小心佢飛後邊。
Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters at the 2 and the 3. Green is out there with JaVale. And it's Curry.
唔係嘛？咩麥居攞？
Gets the foul with the bucket and he'll go to the line. That sends JaVale McGee to the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella. The Warriors shoot their first free throw tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Well, Kevin, he stressed to his players that it's all about the extra pass tonight. He said we have a bunch of guys who can score. As long as we keep everyone involved, our best defense is a good offense. Well, let's see if they keep the rock moving tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, DA. And guys, what do you make of David's report putting a premium on offense right away?
I think it's a good plan, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their defense. They can't ignore that part of the game.
Well, I love the fact that there's no player ever in the history of this league that gets excited about a coach who talks about, we're really going to change our defense and make sure that that's a priority. Guys are always excited about the other.
Here's Lee. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Capella with the bucket.
And it's great seeing DJ sharing the ball. Solid at swinging the ball over to his teammates.
On its way from Curry for 2. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And that was a terrific look at that ankle-breaking play presented by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Yeah, I'd feel good with Steph Curry running the show if I was a coach. He passes like that, and it tells you just how unselfish his play can be.
Now here's Lee. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
Yeah, this is the feel of a player to use his body to keep the shot from being blocked. Excellent work there.
And Brent, in your younger years, your dad, of course, played for the Golden State Warriors. You have connections with the Bay Area, certainly. Any memories of watching the old Warriors team play?
Well, of course, Kevin. I was a ball boy when I was 4 years old. I remember getting into the locker room and having a chance to get on the practice court and riding to the arena with my dad. And then my years in high school when I made my way there to watch Run TMC and spent my summers with Chris Mullen trying to get myself ready for the NBA.
唔係話空勢唔
I have to admit it. I love the Warriors.
Now, here's Thompson. Harden missing his last shot. Here's Curry, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's DJ. McGee with the block.
Now, this is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go.
Here's Durant. McGee. It's good on the putback. McGee's got 5.
That's a nice tip, and you can't leave him alone on the offensive glass or he'll find a way to get to the ball.
Lee dishes to Capella, and it's Ariza in the corner. Screen by Capella. Here's Lee. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 5 points in the game.
Now look at how tight the defense is, and even so, DJ able to bury the jumper with a hand right in his grill.
Durant kicks to Thompson.
Wow.
Goes to the reverse layup.
Wow.
Pops it in.
咁快咩 Thompson 跑得？
Pressure on that one, didn't he?
Rockets trail by 9. Lee outside. Pass to Capella. Dishes it to Harden. This one for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Golden State. They're on a 16-7 run.
好彩佢都唔入。
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Pachulia, he's checked in for the Warriors. Lee against Durant. Puts it up from 12. Another miss by Houston.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Houston.
And no doubt they relied upon that three-point shot to provide a big chunk of their scoring. That's been a trend in the modern NBA, and they took that philosophy and ran with it.
Now here's Harden. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. And a wide-open look for DJ. DJ's got 8 points.
A split-second decision from DJ on the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It's a sign of a player with the right mindset, ready to fire.
Durant against Ariza. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Harden.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Here's DJ. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Thompson passes to Green. The screen from Thompson. Curry with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Steph Curry.
Unselfish play there from Clay. Fantastic at moving the ball that time to the open man.
Anderson the screen. Lee gets to Ariza. Back to Lee. Down low. Here's Harden. They get it again. Capella. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Picked by Pachulia. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Last outing for Golden State.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
And sometimes when you're pushing the action, you see great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Bahamute comes in for Anderson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Gordon in for James Harden. Here's Lee, following the basket by Stephen Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the triple. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead. There are a lot of great superstars in the NBA, Brent, but when you're talking about the most dangerous scorer in the league, I still think you've got to include Steph Curry in that conversation. He just does things that nobody else can do.
Well, nobody else in the league can do, and really nobody else in the history of the league has done. You think about Steph Curry in transition pulling up from 30 feet, and we really don't even bat an eye, and we expected the balls going in every time. What a transcendent player.
Drills the three-pointer. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Now, here's Thompson. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Durant dishes to Pachulia. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Timeout called the Rockets. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stayed consistent with who you are as a team.
Such a confidence builder to go on the road and be able to dictate the tempo, the style of play, keep your identity. They were able to do that here.
Now here's Gordon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Brent, with the grind of the season really upon us, we're about halfway through. Is this the point where the bench helps a team be better, be a bigger factor in going forward from this point?
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, Kevin. It's a great point that the depth of your team at this point in the year is something where coaches who feel confident about being a contending team, that they know they can rely on these guys to come in and bring the juice every night competitively.
Now here's Durant. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas. And there's Steph Curry on the assist by Pachulia. And that's 11 points for Steph Curry.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And it's Lee penetrating. Nene, the screen. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Lee.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
Back to Curry. The tray. And another three for Golden State.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Nene with the screen on Curry. Here's Lee. An easy layup after coming off the pit. Lee's got 14.
Maximizing every chance on the offensive end. DJ is the man on a mission tonight.
Iguodala outside. Here's Thompson.
哇，咁又俾佢攞到。
Off target with his 3. Rockets trail by 12. Nene, the screen. DJ passes to Mbamute. Nene kicks it to Tucker. Houston moving the ball around. Houston needs to get a shot off. Gordon. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Can't fault the D entirely on that bucket from Gordon, although the coach will. Sometimes he's just too good for whatever you throw at him.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Over Lee. The shot by Curry, no good. Rocket shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Curry against Lee. Over in the corner, Mbamute. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors leading by 10. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
You're trying to extend the possession so you appreciate the effort. Better just to head down the court sometimes and not give up a team foul in that situation.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Amute, a screen on Durant. Lee passes to Gordon. DJ kicks to Mbamute. And Gordon hits from deep. Gordon's got his second bucket tonight.
Ooh, that three-pointer right there hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier really can bury those threes in bunches.
The Warriors lead by 12.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Nene with the screen on Curry. Here's DJ. Gordon kicks to Lee. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lee. For the 3. They get the rebound. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Warriors moving it up. Iguodala is running, and Durant gets it to go.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Gordon outside, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 14. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
The chemistry through the roof, and it's allowed them to build this huge lead after one.
All parts are working together, even the guys who have not put the points on the board,
没有咁樣黐
making
住
their
行得
subtle contributions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry is out there with Livingston, and there's JaVale McGee, and there's Iguodala, and it's Young in at the 3 slot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
DJ in the last matchup against the Magic had a really nice evening. He scored 32 points and did a lot of work at the foul line, picking up free throw after free throw. It was a wonderful showing for him. He helped the team snap that losing streak. Can he help them win another one tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Nene, the screen. Lee against Curry. Shot to stop the run. Shot's good by Lee. Lee's got 16 points.
He's a smooth operator in the paint, and DJ making the most of the high percentage shot in tight.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Curry kicks to Iguodala. McGee dishes to Young. And it's Golden State with another.
哦，啲籃板又會輸，點搞啊？真係。
After that one.
Rockets trail by 19. Nene, the screen. And the foul called on DJ. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Both teams will make substitutions. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Livingston passes. Oh!
Yeah. Great vision from Sean Livingston, scanning the floor and finding the man.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Love the way that Sean Livingston goes to work.
追翻近啲。
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2
點啊？你想我 mark 邊個啊，大佬？
On the wing, Iguodala, defended by Anderson. Thompson against Harden. Shot clock at 5. Nice shot by Thompson.
咁樣抹住都入嘅。
Livingston has. He provides a mismatch for smaller guards. Also can pass right over the top of them. Brett, I got to tell you, he reminds me a bit of how you used to play.
Well, there's no way that I had that kind of post game, Kevin, but it's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Sean does a great job, however, of finding the spots on the floor where he can be most effective. He does not try to do things whenever he's not at that 12 to 16 foot range where he does most of his damage.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
He sunk that 3 in the first, but yet to make another one.
Durant against Mbahumute. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Houston. Now here's Lee. He's got 16. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And have not had as much success in the paint this quarter. Everything has been from the perimeter.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson.
And you know DJ's hearing that music in his head each and every time he's up there by himself on the free throw line.
Pachulia sets a screen for Durant. Nice job coming off that screen. Durant's got 10 points.
Just impossible to get the KD from the mid-range, showing a smooth shooting stroke.
Nene, the screen. Here's Lee, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Brent, the last team you played for, the Houston Rockets. Your dad, your older brother John, also played for the Rockets. What's this connection between the city of Houston and the Barry family?
I've asked them that same question in Houston, and I even talked to Daryl Morey about putting a Barry graveyard across the street where it is that all 3 of us, our career had ended. I'd love to see a tombstone over there with Rick, John, and Brent.
Well, it'd be...
Maybe we'll add a few more to it, Kevin.
Well, the way you played there, the way you played your career, and your family played, obviously you've set a standard in the league. But that was an interesting stop that you all were there at one time.
I think it's crazy that we all ended in Houston, though.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It is.
3 careers ending with one organization.
Isn't that something?
Weird.
Here's Lee. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Here is Mbamute. Cans it from downtown. Mbamute got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Warriors leading by 14. Livingston kicks to Durant. Pachulia dishes to Livingston. Pachulia with the screen on Lee. Livingston passes to Pachulia. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. He has 6.
Breakout Pachulia shrugs off the contact. I'm not sure if he's inviting the hit or if he wants to do the hitting. Either way, it works out well.
Now here's Lee. 21 points in the game. Here's Nene. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. The Warriors shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
And practically doubling his assist totals over the back half of his career. Durant's a more than willing facilitator. Whatever his team needs to win, he'll do it.
Now here's DJ. One of the dependable scorers.
呢個 Lee 年真係好廢喎。
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Iguodala. And it's Iguodala again missing. Rockets trailed by 18. And here is Lee. To the wing right side. Another miss by Houston. Curry with it. From deep three-point range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. It's been all about... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third.
18分。哇！我亂打，冇搞錯啊！
One-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you don't think of him as a big-time playmaker, but over the first 2 quarters, that's exactly what he was.
Moving the basketball and making the extra pass, making the defense work harder to stop them. Nice offense there.
黐線喎，咁樣射法唔得
Filling
㗎
out the
噃。
wings, it's Harden and Ariza. And it's Lee in at the point. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Now, here's DJ. The shot, no good.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
Warriors leading by 20. Curry kicks to Thompson. There's the pick. He dishes it to Durant. Over Anderson. And Durant gets it to go.
黐線我條友。
Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10.
我都 mark 過嗰啲佢又會。
Capella with a screen on Curry. From 12 feet out. No good that
做乜事啊？
Make those shots. Not sure how he
叫你上籃你又唔上。
Thompson outside. He feeds it to Durant. McGee a screen. Durant dishes to Green. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak
Dạ
cover.
vâng.
Harden gets the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. McGee a screen. Curry setting the pick for Green. It's Thompson off the drive.
Oh.
Durant wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Durant. Rockets trailed by 19. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame.
黐線喎，杜蘭特。
And he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. That's on Clint Capella. Well, for a long time, most media guides had Kevin Durant listed at 6'9". Most players and fans knew, Brent, that was dated information from when Durant first joined the league. He's clearly grown since entering the NBA.
It took a while for Kevin Durant to actually admit to the fact that he was 7 feet tall.
我呢個姿勢射3分唔
We
得。
finally have that tidbit of information that's so critical to whether or not Kevin Durant is a good player or a great player, right? I'm kidding, Kevin.
He is. Now a timeout called by Houston. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and their last time out against this
唔係7連敗啊，贏翻一場啦頭先我。
way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Now, here's Capella. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Harden gets to Ariza. The Rockets with another miss. Warriors leading by 22. Here's Green.
Oh.
And Green slams it in.
Draymond Green taking it out on the rim that time.
Houston's gone.
係咪冇得贏㗎？對勇士，我想知其實。
Lee against Curry. And he lays it straight in. DJ's got 23.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Durant, the pass to Curry.
Oh, no.
A basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Got to do your best to make Steph put the ball on the floor. I know he can still do that, but catch and shoot is just deadly.
Now, here is Harden. 7 points in the game. And the jam by Harden.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Green, the screen. They set the pick. Thompson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Curry dishes to McGee. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a year for JaVale McGee to refine his form and some confidence as an NBA player. Signed with the Warriors.
10個 V 板俾佢搶咗，輸籃板都輸死啦咁
Possibly being
樣。
out of the NBA, he was a huge piece of a championship caliber team.
And the Rockets making a change here. Onuaku's checked in. Here's Harden. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Nick Young's checked in for Durant. And for McGee, a lot of it was just finding the right situation.
Oh.
Well, to me, for McGee, it wasn't so much about the fit and the style of play. It was about the character around him. And I think that Steve Kerr and collectively the roster just wanted to empower JaVale McGee to go out and be effective on the floor. A tremendous comeback year for that young player.
Lee against Curry. DJ kicks to Ariza. Back to Lee. Just 5 on the clock.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. Harden the pass to Anderson. Ariza has the open look. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 14-6 run. Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. One thing with Klay Thompson, Brent, when he gets it going, he recognizes it and looks to take over games. You saw it when he led that huge comeback for the Warriors in the 2016 playoffs against the Thunder, and you saw it when he went for 37 points in a quarter.
There are just a few players in the league that can do some of the things, especially when they're hot, like Klay Thompson does. I even think back to last year during the finals, Klay Thompson struggling offensively and then all of a sudden coming up with a huge first quarter where he scored 16 points against the Cavs to help get the Warriors going.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Green. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging about 11 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders when he's in the game. A great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
His rebound total now in the double digits. Been an animal all night long.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 11. McGee a screen. Now Thompson. Pass to Green. That's in.
哇，咁都入，會唔會屈咗啲啊？
Now tonight.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Here's Onuaku. The pass to DJ. Feeds it to Wells. Passes it to Onuaku. On the wing, Lee, guarded by Kerr. To end the drought. And DJ with the nice bucket inside. Lee's got 25 points in the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
They double-team Kerr. Young against Ariza. Shoots from 12. Young's shot is off. Houston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. They set the pick, and it's Lee penetrating. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. DJ's got 6 here in this quarter. Warriors shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Screen by Young. Curry dishes to Young. McGee is screen on Ariza. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. And Onuaku pulls it down. Onuaku's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Anderson. Wells passes to Lee. Curry brings the double. Wells wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Wells has got 12 in the game.
The pass shows you the tremendous feel that DJ has. The D has no idea he could thread the ball through there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Right now, Brent, so much ball movement is perimeter based, but as defenses have adjusted, do you think we'll see
即係一個小陽春呢個追7分0至8分嘅攻勢。啊！一換紮後備出嚟，哇！
And that's the way these shifts are happening. The offense right now
Hello.
in today's NBA is so far ahead of what defensive concepts have taught you for years that the post-up game, it'll be a few years before we get back to dynamic post play.
I find that comment you just made fascinating, that it's that much advanced over the defense.
Yeah, because think about it, Kevin. For years and years, you've had coaching staffs and film guys talking to you about the basic qualities of a defense, and that is rim runs for the big, getting back into the paint, and building your defense out. If you do that today, you're at a disadvantage on most every possession. That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist.
你啊，你今日放假咁好啊？
Curry's got 28.
Yeah, that shot is just on rapid fire from Steph Curry, and the defense cannot do a thing about it.
Lee kicks to Mbamute.
打陣瞓覺啦。
Lee against Curry.
抹我。
Mba'amute's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Green, the screen.
打埋呢場咪分啦！
Screen for Iguodala. Drills it
我
from
屌，
outside.
黐線，佢班友真係。
Iguodala has on his three-point shots, almost like he's drawing rain from time to time.
Nene with the screen on Curry.
廢啊 Lily，
Wide open. And as it goes out,
搶籃板又搶唔到喎，
keep the ball here. The 3-point
真係想
game
屌
such a big
啊！
part of the
輸籃板
NBA.
輸死喎，而家隊波根
The
本。
Warriors number 1. In second, the Rockets.
波
The shooting display both these teams have
波
put on this
有
season has
波
been
嘛人
remarkable.
哋。
I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
出嚟啦！
Pachulia against Lee. And he makes good on the layup. DJ's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. Misses
唉
on the right eye.
炒啊！終於炒啊你！
Having a tough go here. Now here's DJ. He has 31. And Tucker has it in the corner.
射啦又唔
Back
射
to， Lee. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's a great effort on defense. He definitely rushed his shot a little bit.
頂呢下。
Iguodala with the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Kicks it to Mba'amute. Now the feed to Tucker. Dishes to DJ.
Oh shit！
And he drops in the layup off the glass. DJ's got 12 points here in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's the screen. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. The shot and the assist by Iguodala.
黐
31
線，
points for Steph Curry.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Nene kicks it to Tucker. Gets to
唉
the
好
corner
波
and
入得好。
Tucker's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Curry dishes to Pachulia. Back to Curry.
哇！即刻搶波，頂
Mba'amute
佢
puts it
肺！
in.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
哇！
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Lee with the basket on the assist from Mba'amute. And Mba'amute's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson against Gordon. There's the pick. Outside Curry. The 3-ball. Gets the
頂你個肺！你又要同我換人，又唔去追人，
Terrific
點啊
feat.
想？
Draymond was willing to give up his body.
都要屌喎呢下！
Teammate open.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Ahead by 20.
係啊，我運球90幾都冇撚用啊，撞一撞人都係甩波。
Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout.
黐線嘅
Back to the action after this word. And a moment ago inside the huddle with
根本個難度係數，你打名人堂電腦根本就係屈你機。
Driving kick.
teams deciding to change it up.
哇！又拉翻上去咯噃，得翻4分鐘俾我打。喂，未講完啊，射波有冇尊重下我啊你？周琦，上個周琦入佢。 周琦，
dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that.
垃圾時間。
The Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Curry passes to Green. The 3. And Curry gets the 3.
佢入幾多個3分啊？
40 points.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Here's Mba'amute. Wells kicks to Mbamute. She passes to Wells.
死啦喂，死啦！
Here's Onuaku. Count it.
Oh,
Good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Curry. He kicks to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Curry against Lee.
Oh.
And Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Now here's Lee, and the foul called on DJ. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
And the Warriors with some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Iguodala. Young comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Thompson outside. Wells with the steal. Here is Mbamute. Good defensive work there by Young. Warriors shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. Livingston dishes to Green. Young against Mbamute. The screen from Thompson. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. From downtown, good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, somebody's not communicating. Klay Thompson open at the 3-point line, not in the game plan.
Pass to Onuaku. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Picked by Pachulia. Livingston passes to Young. Back to Livingston. Thompson outside. And Young kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Wells. Again, Golden State.
個平跳射都入嘅。
Here, a crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest,
晒啦，個個都識射3分。
They looked aggressive on the offensive end, and that compounded into lots of great opportunities that he capitalized on.
And so here is Houston after the Warriors pick up 3. Lee kicks to Onuaku. Wells dishes to DJ. He feeds it to Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
You can't give Wells room to take off. He seizes any chance he gets to slam one home.
Hello.
20 seconds left in the 4th. Pachulia with the screen on Lee.
Oh.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Those points a product of some nice work inside from DJ. Doesn't have much space at all, but finds a way to avoid the block and still make the hoop.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over.
Hey, got your numbers at least.
Man, I don't care about the numbers. I wanted that W.
That's where you got it wrong. I mean, we all want the win, yeah. But don't get down on your numbers, son. Boo-boo, tell him how I approach it.
GTS. Get those stats, bro.
Are y'all serious right now? That's actually your advice to me? Get those stats?
GTS, man.
Y'all crazy.
Get those stats. How I see it, I'm here to get my numbers. If I don't, the team won't win. If I get my nut and we still don't win, that's on y'all. I did my part.
Man.
What you laughing at? I'm serious.
I know, that's why it's funny.
But if it was funny, Boo-Boo would be laughing too.
And I ain't laughing, bro.
He ain't laughing.
You missed me with that GTS stuff.
I wasn't tripping when I was a rookie.
You was like that a little bit, yeah.
唉，算啦，收隊瞓覺。今晚醒到就打多陣啦，唔係就可能聽日放假。晏啲見啦，各位，拜拜。